The right people will make everything easier, and the wrong people will make everything heavier. Welcome back to my series called Currencies of Life, and in today's episode, we'll be looking at the fifth and last currency, which is relationships. Relationships might be the most important currency because relationships has the power to either multiply your life or drain it. Out of all the other currencies, that is time, energy, attention, discipline, relationship has the power to influence all of these other currencies at once. The right people will make everything easier, and the wrong people will make everything heavier. The people around you matter much more than you think because they affect how you spend your time, they affect where your energy goes, they affect where your attention goes, and they also affect how consistent you can be. That's so powerful because you can be on your own thinking you are making decisions alone, meanwhile the environment you're in is shaping you much more than you realize. Come to think of it, when you're around focused people, you are motivated to do more. When you're around disciplined people, you naturally become more consistent. When you are around positive people, your mindset feels lighter. But when you are constantly around drama, negativity, or people who don't have direction, over time, all of this start to affect you. Not immediately, slowly but quietly. And this doesn't mean you should cut everyone off. That's not the point. The point is for you to be aware that some relationships are meant to support your growth and some are meant to teach you something. And not all relationships are meant to have unlimited access to your time and energy. And that's where boundaries come in. If someone consistently drains you, makes you feel small, disrespect your time, distracts you from your goal, ask yourself, is this relationship subtracting from me or multiplying my life? Because healthy relationships should feel balanced, they should add value, they should encourage growth, they should respect your discipline and not compete with your future. And this applies to everyone, to friendships, to family, romantic relationships, everyone, because the people closest to you have the biggest influence on you. So choose wisely, not based on comfort but based on decision. And what I've learned is the right relationships increase your energy, they reduce stress, they help you stay disciplined, they keep you accountable, they protect your attention. That's multiplication, and multiplication changes everything. But the wrong relationships, they do the opposite. They drain your time, they lower your energy, they scatter your focus, they weaken your discipline, and slowly this stalls your progress. And it's not because you're not capable, it's just because your environment is working against you. So if you are talking about the five currencies, just know time is your foundation, energy is your fuel, attention is your direction, discipline is your control, and relationships is what determines whether all of these other currencies grow or shrink. And that's why it's very important. Now, saying all of this doesn't mean you should be cold or become isolated. No, it just requires you becoming more intentional. Keep people who support your goals, people who add peace to your life, people who respect your boundaries, people who encourage growth, and distance yourself respectfully from people who are constantly trying to pull you away from the person you are trying to become. Because at the end of the day, your environment is what shapes you, and the people you choose to keep in your life are a big part of that environment. So choose relationships that multiply you and not the ones that minimize you, because relationships have the power to multiply or subtract, or it also has the power to grow or shrink. So protect your relationships like they matter, because they actually do. So with all that being said, this brings us to the end of this series, Currencies of Life. Hope you enjoyed it and hope you learned something from it. And please do not forget to like, share and subscribe, because I'll still be bringing you much more amazing content. I will see you in my next video. Bye.